Welcome to Zoom TV, the show where we look at things that fly, drive and float. Today I'm going to introduce you to the all-new eye-catching Kia Optima.
I'll introduce you to the newest small car on the market, the Geely, and all its hidden surprises. What really sets the Geely apart from other affordably priced cars is all the unexpected extras you get.
And I'll show you an Australian invention that'll help your personal safety. It's sort of a cross between a GPS and Facebook. You'll love it.
And later, Ross introduces you to the Toyota RAV4. But first, here he is with the awesome RalliArt Lancer.
In my long motorsport career, I've had a stint of over a decade driving for Mitsubishi in the Asian Pacific area doing rallies. I don't know how many times people have asked me, what is the meaning of the word RalliArt? Well, RalliArt was born to be the competition arm of Mitsubishi. And at one stage there were race and rally teams dotted all over the world. But today it's really taken a back seat, and that name is now used by Mitsubishi for the performance enhancing cars like the Mitsubishi RalliArt Lancer. Now the RalliArt Lancer is in direct competition to the Subaru WRX, whereas the more powerful and more pricey Mitsubishi Evo 10 is in direct competition with Subaru's top 4x4 sedan, the Subaru STI. The RalliArt Lancer has the same engine as the Evo 10, a 2-litre turbocharged Myvec 4-cylinder, but has been detuned from around 217 kilowatts to 177. Now the RalliArt Lancer is some package. Front on it looks great, especially the front mounted intercooler that screams out, "Here I come," as does the air vent and the bonnet scoop. But sadly, the back end doesn't look as macho as the front, although it does have a rear spoiler and twin exhaust. But there's nothing to show you that this car is something special apart from the very small RalliArt badge. Interior legroom is impressive. Plenty of room front and rear. The steering wheel, there's a heap of controls there so you don't take your hands off the wheel. The rest of it is laid out very nicely. It's of course constant four-wheel drive and consists of an active centre differential that works via an electronically controlled multi-plate clutch, which vectors drive torque to the front and rear axles. As we take off, the engine noise is very quiet. In fact, it's a bit disappointingly quiet. With a car like this, I would like to hear a bit more of a note. Oh yeah, okay. There is good power there, and that's because it's got the Myvec engine. It's a great engine. Coupled to that is a 6-speed gearbox, which is changed by paddles behind the steering wheel. I challenge anybody to be able to change quicker manually. Handling of this car is quite firm. Lack of body roll is impressive, and the steering is accurate. Well, that's the RalliArt Lancer. A nice package, good handling, performance, as well as good looks. The best thing is, it's priced right. Now to find out more or drive one for yourself, get into John Hughes Mitsubishi or go to zoomtv.com.au and follow the links.
Motorhomes are everywhere. They're an extremely popular way to experience Australia, especially among the good old baby boomers. And to be honest, if you're a motorhome buyer, you're not the type of person that likes to rough it. That is what tents are for. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like to rough it, you're going to love the all-new luxurious range of Sunliner motorhomes. This is their all-new Twist. They tell me it has everything you need to make sure you never want to come home again. You enter the Twist by a convenient side door, and immediately it's obvious that you are entering a deluxe, well-built and extremely well-designed motorhome. There is a small entry area that is part of the loungery that slides out to expose even more space. There is a large kitchen that would challenge the functionality of some home kitchens, as it's very well laid out and the overall finish is superb. It has a fridge, freezer, oven, cooktop, microwave and a large pantry. All shelves are made to provide maximum storage and accessibility. To maximise space, Sunliner have in the twist introduced a sliding wall, so you can go from open plan living to complete privacy, easily and simply. Excuse me for a minute. The master bedroom is again for a motorhome quite large. You get heaps of storage for your clothes and belongings, and there's also evidence that they are trying to offer you that little bit extra. Efficiently placed shelves and cupboards make use of any dead space. The bathroom is well placed at the rear of the motorhome, which in my view offers you the best functionality and includes a toilet and full-size shower. Now you don't have to know motorhomes to know that Sunliner motorhomes are finished superbly. Everything is very user-friendly and there's an obvious use of high-grade quality material. The Sunliner Twist is paired with an Iveco 3-litre turbo diesel, which is combined with a 5-speed automatic gearbox. It comes with the additional features to help your drive as comfortable as possible, including power steering, cruise control, climate control air conditioning, power mirrors and power windows. And to make it as safe as possible, you get ABS, driver and passenger airbags and reversing camera. And now in the new release 2011 models, you get solar panels, internal diesel heater, remote reverse cycle air conditioning, power inverter, and options like an outdoor barbie and washing machine are also available. The Twist looks like a big vehicle, and to be honest, it is, but it's really easy to drive. And the best thing is, depending on the options you choose, you can drive it on a standard driver's license. The Sunliner range of motorhomes are very impressive indeed. They almost make you look forward to retirement. Sunliner motorhomes are available Australia-wide, so go to zoomtv.com.au and follow the links to the Sunliner website to find your nearest stops.
Coming up, an invention from right here in Western Australia that'll have your friends sleeping a whole lot better at night. Find out after the break on Zoom TV. With the horrendous floods we've had on the East Coast and the devastating bushfires on the West, wouldn't it be a lifesaver if we could get some instant notification straight to our mobile phone in the event of an emergency? Well, thanks to a WA invention, we can, and a whole lot more. Right around Australia and right around the world, you'll be hearing a lot more about Motify. Motify harnesses modern technology to apply location-aware expertise in an innovative way to make the community and the workplace a safer and better place. Motify turns your smartphone into a powerful safety device. It provides a range of powerful real-time and location-based capabilities in the crucial areas of crime reduction, personal safety, emergency services, and workplace health, safety, and environment. Motify is a privately owned Australian company committed to making the workplace and the community a better and safer place to be through the innovative use of location-aware technologies and this, your smartphone. People in the local vicinity of a crime or incident can now be made aware that the event is taking place near their actual location right now, so that they can take appropriate actions to ensure their safety. This presents endless opportunities for the improvement to workplace safety, emergency services, and personal safety. Motify's products bring mobile technology and GPS technology together to make the community a safer and better place. Business Development Executive of Motify is Anthony Popple. So Anthony, in this mild breeze, tell me about Motify.
Well, Alan, geolocation software is the next big thing in social networking with sites like Facebook and Foursquare. But a lot of these applications focus on fun and games, and they're not terribly private. We've developed a system which has applications, serious applications in terms of safety and privacy.
How so?
Well, say for example, you're going for a long drive and you don't arrive at your destination at the allotted time. Your nominated family, friends, even authorities can be notified.
And what if a situation develops in the postcode in which we find ourselves?
Well, that's really important, Alan, because if any event occurs in the area that you're currently in, even if you're just a visitor to that area, you'll get notified of the event on your handheld smartphone and you'll be able to take the appropriate action.
Utilising smartphones that already exist in the community to improve workplace safety, emergency services and personal safety. Keep a lookout for this exciting Australian invention soon. Motify, keeping those who care aware. Follow the links from zoomtv.com.au.
This is the all-new Geely sedan, the very first of its type in Australia. Coming up, Kate checks it out, and trust me, you're not going to believe the price. That's after the break on Zoom TV.
Cars are getting cheaper, but we all know that a low price usually means fewer features, lower quality, and a more basic and boring car. Except for the new Geely MK sedan. It's a no-frills car with a couple of frills thrown in. Geely is new to the Australian market, and the only place you can find them are at John Hughes. They're very affordably priced, but the biggest surprise is that they come with the perks you'd expect to see on much more expensive cars. This is because it's a new car pitched at a used car market. If you're looking at spending around $10,000 on a car, normally you'd have to go with a pre-owned vehicle. But with the Geely, you get new car technology and a 5-year, 100,000 kilometre warranty without those grubby seats and scratch paintwork. You can drive the MK sedan out of the showroom for just under $12,000 with 6 months retro and stamp duty. But what really sets the Geely apart from other affordably priced cars is all the unexpected extras you get. Alloy wheels, ABS brakes and rear parking sensors all come as standard on the Geely. And if you're like me, the parking sensors are a really good idea. John, you're the sole importer of the Geely in Australia. Why this car?
Well, I've been looking for additional franchises and they're not easy to get. And I wanted a new product that was, that nobody knew. It was totally different. China's the obvious place. They've got huge economies of scale. They sell more cars in China than they do in the whole of the United States, and the technology there is fantastic. So it was logical to go to China, and I wanted Geely because I like the people, I like the product, I like the quality, and I like the price.
The Geely comes with an incredible 5-year, 100,000 kilometre warranty from John Hughes, which goes above and beyond its more expensive competitors and really gives you peace of mind. Once you get inside the MK sedan, you'll see that it's simple, but it has all the added extras you'd expect from a new car these days. Air conditioning, dual front airbags, full electric windows and side mirrors, and a CD player with a USB so you can plug in your iPod. Plus, the boot is massive for a car this size, and the rear seats fold down so you can carry just about anything. Other surprises you'll notice on the Geely include indicators on the wing mirrors, fog lights, remote central locking and a 6-speaker stereo system. Plus, its 4-cylinder 1.5 litre engine is very economical, getting around 6.8 litres per 100 Ks. Geely are brand new to Australia and are steadily growing in popularity because of their new car perks with a used car price tag. This new kid on the block has changed the game, and I know that when it comes to new cars, I'm going to expect a lot more for my money from now on.
Now, the old RAV4 has certainly come a long way since it was first introduced a few years back. Today we're going to take a look at the all-wheel drive 4-cylinder model. Now, the first thing you look at, you say, have a look at the size of the tailgate, it's huge. Well, in here is a full-size spare wheel. Unlike most cars today, you get those little tiny space savers. Well, you think it's going to drop off, but the tailgate is fantastic because it opens and closes courtesy of gas struts. Wayne, the original RAV4 was in the early 90s, and the demographics were for the youngsters who have a surfboard on the top and look cool. But things have changed.
Yeah, that's right, Ross. Initially, when it was introduced, it was a reasonably small car than what you see today. It was probably targeted at the individual, a person that's young and single. But today, the car has grown in size. It's got a great boot area, and therefore that can be quite versatile. So you can go from everywhere, still from the young buyer, through to a family who can fit a pram and everything in the back of the boot there.
Now, this car almost drives itself. Normally, it'll run along in 2-wheel drive, but if it starts to lose traction, it will automatically go into 4-wheel drive, which is fantastic. But if you get into some sloppy stuff and you want to go into constant 4-wheel drive, you just push the button on the dash and it locks it into a 50-50 split. Once you're through the sloppy stuff, the car gets up to over 40 kilometres an hour, the brain inside the car says, back into two-wheel drive. Now this vehicle has uphill and downhill assist. So if you're parked on a ramp like this and you're worried about rolling back into the water, you're in drive, you release the handbrake, it holds the car momentarily until you take off smoothly. As for brakes, Toyota's active braking with intelligence is standard across the range and includes anti-skid braking with brake assist and electronic brake force distribution. Now this vehicle has a high-tech 2.4 double overhead camshaft engine, which really is surprising because, you know, it was only a few years ago that a double overhead camshaft engine was only found in high-performance race cars. Now the suspension is smooth and compliant, the steering is electronic rather than hydraulic, and it has a towing capacity of 1,500 kilos. Buyers of the RAV4 are covered by Toyota's Service Advantage program, which caps the maximum scheduled service at $170, making it an affordable vehicle to maintain, and this program lasts up to 3 years or 60,000 kilometres. Warranty is 3 years to 100,000 kilometres with a 3-year paint and a 5-year anti-corrosion warranty. For more info on the RAV4, give the team at City Toyota a call.
Kia have completely redesigned their Optima, and this is it. After the break, I check it out thanks to goauto.com.au. This Kia has the sort of road presence that even prestige car makers would die for. So don't go anywhere, that's coming up on Zoom TV. Today, based on the goauto.com.au road test, I look at the all-new eye-catching Kia Optima that for now is available in just the one model and starts at a value-pack price of $36,990. The Optima comes with absolutely everything you would expect and a lot of things you wouldn't in such an affordable car. So let's take a look. Standard, you get striking 18-inch alloy wheels, high-gloss pillars to match the all-black roof, complete with panoramic sunroof, luminous xenon headlights with washers and lights that shine through corners, integrated fog lamps and chrome-finished exhaust pipes and door handles. The Optima's smooth progressive styling is supported with architectural type lines that not only stand out, but make it impossible for even the harshest design critic not to admire. You'll be asking yourself, is this really just a Kia? Since being launched last year, the Optima has sold up a storm in the competitive US and Korean car markets, thanks to its styling and unexpected sporty performance. This Kia has the sort of road presence that even prestige car makers would die for. Inside, the fully featured cabin is dominated by a quality cockpit-style dashboard with a centre stack that angles towards the driver. Soft touch surfaces abound the dashboard and doors. There are big bottle holders in all 4 doors to complement the large glove box and centre console bin. There is class-leading legroom for rear passengers and the centre floor pan tunnel is quite low. However, headroom can be tight for the middle seat occupant. Standout features include the programmable trip computer located between the easy-to-read instrument dials and handy things such as the colour reverse camera screen located in the rear vision mirror. Attention to detail is obvious in things such as the lane change indicator and the auto up-down feature in both front windows. The Optima's 2.4 litre petrol engine delivers solid bottom end and strong top end performance and never sounds loud or coarse. But it could use some more mid-range oomph, such as when you need to overtake on a highway. While the Optima is free of the front-wheel shudder that sometimes afflicts the Hyundai i45 that it shares many components with, rougher roads can make themselves felt through the steering column. The Optima is a real driver's car and has absolutely no resemblance to anything that has ever worn the Kia badge before. Kia's Australian development program have done wonders for what was a capable platform hindered only by overly lightweight steering. With that now sorted, I wouldn't hesitate to recommend Kia's latest surprise package to anyone looking for a handsome, spacious, mid-size sedan. To find out more about the Kia Optima or read more in-depth car reviews, go to goauto.com.au.
Well, that's it for this week's show. If you want to find out any further information on anything you've seen or details on our competition, just click on to zoomtv.com.au. And also, there are some incredibly hot deals from our sponsors. Now, if you've got a product or a business you'd like to feature on the show, just contact us through the site.